My name is Dexter Morgan, and it's going to happen soon. Again and again. Has to happen. There he is, Mike Donovan, upstanding teacher and choir director. He's the one. I've had my eye on him for some time now, waiting for him to show me his dirty little secrets. My dark passenger wants me to take action now, but I have to be careful. I have to be sure. That's the code my father taught me. Rule number 1, don't get caught. What are you hiding? A child. Donovan is going after the boys in his own choir. That's it. That proves Donovan's guilt according to the code. But I can't leave these bodies here. That building looks like a good spot to set the stage. It's Donovan's Thursday night choir recital. While he's alone, maybe I can get close to him and find a way to take him down.
What was that? Is someone playing a trick on me? Kids, come out. There's no time for pranks. This isn't funny. Hello?
Donovan's keys. A silly thing to leave lying around. He won't be needing them much longer. But thanks to Donovan's carelessness, I'll make sure our first meeting will be a private one. And our last. You're mine now, so do exactly as I say.
What do you want?
I want you to be quiet. Now drive. I want you to open your eyes.
No!
Yes, it's horrible, isn't it? Isn't it?
Okay, I'll do it.
It took me a long time to get these little boys clean. One of them had been in the ground so long he was falling apart. I had to pull him out in bits and pieces.
I couldn't help myself. I couldn't. Please, you have to understand.
Trust me, I definitely understand. See, I can't help myself either. But children, I could never do that. Not like you.
Why?
I have standards.
Ah! 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 Ah!
thrill of the hunt is intoxicating.
Dexter, are you there? Okay, Dex, please, as soon as you get in, I'm at a crime scene at the Lucky Ocean Motel, and I need you here. Okay? Dex, I'm in room 106. Please? Pretty fucking please with cheese on top?
There's something strange and disarming about looking at a homicide scene in the daylight of Miami. It makes the most grotesque killings look staged, like a new and daring section of Disney World. Dahmerland.
Dexter, I have reporters to deal with right now. Besides, your sister wants to talk to you in room 106. About what? I have no idea.
Dex, they found another hooker. At least they think it's another hooker.
Another one, huh? Hazards of being on the streets at night. You don't know who's out there doing bad things.
Asshole! There's a woman out there cut into pieces and wrapped in butcher paper like a bunch of pork chops. Third one in 5 months.
Third, that we know of.
It's a serial killer, jerk. There's a guy out there who's cut up 3 girls in the last 5 months. I need to get my ass into the homicide division so I can show that bitch the connections.
Homicide, huh? That would be a great step for you.
Lieutenant Bubbleass won't even let me interview my girls. Trust me, they'll never talk to those detectives.
LaGuardia? She's my boss too. I'll do what I can to help.
Don't be so fucking dense on me now. You know what I need, Dex? Ideas. You have ideas about these kinds of murders.
My advice? Stay out of LaGuardia's way and talk to Captain Matthews. He'll help you get on the case. I've never seen such neat, clean, dead flesh before.
I can't talk just yet, Dexter. LaGuerta's on the warpath today. I wonder what her problem is.
Yo, Dexter. Saw your sister. Damn, looking hot.
Careful, Masuka. My sister still has her gun. I don't need another body to process.
It's a crime that you're her brother and you can't appreciate what a hottie she is. I feel for you, man.
Can you turn your eyes back to the crime scene and tell me what we're looking at?
Oh, man. You're right. I'm sorry. I didn't think you were here to work because all you do is blood spatter.
Right, so how can I help?
You can't help. Not without blood to analyze. And there isn't any.
No blood. There's always blood.
Yeah, there's no blood in or on or near the body at all. It's the weirdest thing you ever saw. No prints either.
That's interesting.
Go talk to Angel, if you can figure out what's bugging him. He's got some more juicy bits. Info, of course, not the body. That's dry. Bone dry. Get it? I said bone.
I will, thanks.
I can't talk just yet, Dexter. LaGuerta's on the warpath today. I wonder what her problem is.
Dexter, it's a nice surprise to see you here this morning.
You know me and dead bodies.
Well, in case you haven't heard, there isn't any work for you. There's no blood evidence to process. So I have to wonder who called you in. Though, I was thinking of calling you in myself.
You don't need my help. I bet you've come up with a working theory already.
Well, Angel found a cut on the body that wasn't complete. The killer started to slice into the leg, but didn't cut all the way through.
Any witnesses?
It's at least something to go on. Listen, Dexter.
I'm swamped right now, thanks to Sergeant Dokes. Catch up later?
Where the hell you been?
Crime scene?
What about these? The hotel cokehead murders, this dealer and the girl.
Who do you like for this? It's obviously a big mess, so I doubt you're looking for a professional.
You know it doesn't help to tell me the obvious, right?
What was it you wanted me to do?
Your job, psycho.
I'm sorry, Sergeant. Let's cool off. What specifically do you need from me?
That's your analysis? It's messy, not a professional? Well, thank you, Sherlock fucking Holmes. You solved the case. I guess there's nothing left to do except invite you to my nephew's bris.
Valid point.
Write your report already. Scribble this down. Rival dealer came in, 2 scumbags slashed to hell, dealer stole the drugs. Wham, bam, done. That's what happened, and that's who I'm looking for. We're looking for a thief dealer. You got it?
Okay, sure, I guess. But I should analyze these crime scene photos in the lab.
Then get over there already, freak. I need it quick.
I'm on it, Sergeant. The only real question I have is why in a building full of cops, all with a supposedly keen insight into the human soul, is Dokes the only one who gets the creep? Not letting anyone see behind the mask is the most important thing Harry taught me. It keeps me alive. When it comes to sex, the actual act, I'm not interested. It all seems so undignified. But I have to play the game. And after years of trying to look normal, I think I've met the right woman for me. Deb saved her life on a domestic dispute call, introduced us, and we've been dating for 6 months now.
Dexter, perfect timing. Aster and Cody are at the babysitter for the night, so I'm ready whenever you are.
Great. Where are we going?
I was hoping you'd surprise me. If you don't have any ideas, though, I was thinking we'd head down to the beach. There's this nice little crab place I've heard about.
Sure, I'll try anything once.
Great. Thank you, Dexter. It's so rare we get a chance to go out at all, especially just the two of us.
Yeah, it's definitely important to get out there and do stuff.
It's not that, really. It's just, it's been over a year since what happened with my ex-husband, and I feel like I've spent that time either working or being a mom. Sometimes I forget who I am without all that. Maybe I'm just in a rut.
You're doing great at your job, and Aster and Cody are happy, despite your ex being an abusive husband and father.
Thank you, Dexter. I really appreciate you being so supportive. I've been thinking lately about us and about how patient you've been. Are you happy with us?
Yeah, I'm happy. Are you?
I am. It's just, this may sound strange, but I wanted to thank you for understanding why I haven't been interested in a lot of things. There aren't many guys who would be as patient as you've been. Sometimes I worry that you'll get bored and move on.
We Morgans can be very patient.
Thank you. That means a lot. I haven't said it in a while, but I'm glad to have you in my life. Are you ready to go?
Sure. Needless to say, I have some unusual habits, but all these socially acceptable people can't wait to pick up hammers and smash their food to bits. Normal people are so hostile. But not Rita. Over time, the urges of the passenger get stronger and stronger.
Where are we going?
Looks like a crime scene. They might need me.
Oh, okay.
For your own safety and appetite, you should stay here. Don't worry, I'll be right back.
Son of a whore.
I prefer Dexter.
I'm talking about this hijo de puta, this maricon savage who makes us work on a Friday night.
At least it's still early.
Dexter, put yourself in my shoes. It's a Friday night. I have my needs. So, ¿cómo estás? What are you doing here?
The restaurant next door was out of meat for the puerco asado, and I saw the crime scene, so I figured, what the hell?
Sick. But there's definitely a butcher at work here. Take a look at this hip joint. The top of the femur is all bone. The killer flayed the skin, the flesh, completely off. Now, why would he do that?
The hip bone's connected to the thigh bone. It's an anatomy experiment.
Is he experimenting with the head, too? I don't find it anywhere around here. God knows what he's doing with it.
And on that note, I'm going back to my date. So many crabs, so little time.
That's awful, Dexter. Will they catch him soon?
That depends on if we can crack the case.
What do you mean?
I just meant this guy enjoys his work.
Dexter, please. You sound like you admire him.
I don't mean to. It's just that his work is so very intriguing.
Dexter, he's a serial killer. You're supposed to catch him, not study him. It's late. I should go. Good night. Thank you for dinner.
Sleep tight.
Help me out here, Dex. LaGuerta still has me interviewing hookers trying to find her witness.
It's a waste of time. Deb, if he was interrupted, think.
Jesus Christ, that's right. How would he have time to wrap all the pieces? She's dumber than the boat people. Throw her in a fucking raft.
But now we have a fourth body, and the cuts were different. And that's telling us a story. The ritual is changing. He's looking for some kind of inspiration he's not finding yet.
And he'll keep going until he gets it right. So, how the hell was your date with Rita last night?
Great. You should try it sometime. You need a life.
Well, first I need a guy I can trust, then a transfer to homicide. After that, we'll see about a life. Hey, tell me what you know about cell crystallization.
What do you mean?
The coroner said it last night when he was talking about that dead, headless chick. I noticed the body looked different from the others. The pieces were cold, like meat packing cold. Is that what cell crystallization means?
That makes sense. Cold. It slows the flow of blood.
Why the hell is that important? Come on! I need to show LaGuerta and the boys. They're saying the only way I can close a case is on my back. I gotta get out of Vice. Dex, please, you've got to.
A refrigerated truck. He wants a cold environment to slow the flow of blood. Clean and mobile so he can dump the garbage afterwards.
So, we're looking for a refrigerated truck now?
Probably a stolen one. Good work, sister. Present this to LaGuerta and I bet you're a shoo-in. I hope Deb can convince LaGuerta that the killer is using a refrigerated truck. I guess I'll hear all about it later when the briefing is over. I have to control the dark passenger, or he'll control me. If I was the type to gloat, now would be the time.
Dexter, what do you have to report about Sergeant Oakes' case?
Well, while the sergeant's theory about a fight over drugs was a good one, unfortunately the forensics don't back it up.
I think Sergeant Oakes is right.
All right, Lieutenant. If you want to go with Dokes' theory, I won't bother you with the evidence.
No, Dexter, if you feel strongly about this theory, go ahead.
The killer was there for the woman and the dealer was just in the way.
So, what do you think?
I'd start with any ex-boyfriends with a grudge. If I were, I'd look for an ex-boyfriend.
Okay. You might be right, Dexter.
What?
It's a reach. But Dexter makes a good case. I want you to put your efforts toward finding the victim's boyfriend.
You're seriously gonna trash my investigation on the whim of this freaking lab rat?
Dexter is very good at what he does. In this department, we leave our personal agendas at the door and focus on the job. Is that a problem for you, Sergeant?
Fine. I'm watching you, psycho.
Likewise.
Blew it, Dex. Fuck me. I tried to present the refrigerated truck idea at the briefing, and LaGuerta ridiculed me in front of the whole department.
I'm sorry, Deb. Maybe you can try again.
Hasn't got a clue. She's still stuck on her idiot witness theory. With a boss like that, maybe I'm better off in Vice.
Don't let LaGuerta get you down. You were in the briefing, weren't you? That's a first step.
The only reason I got in was because the captain said they had to let me in.
He did it because he knows you have what it takes. You just need a boost to get you started.
I don't know, Dex. It's just, sometimes I'm sure I'm gonna die a meter maid.
I'd look for that truck. Make Dad proud.
What the hell was that?
Sorry, Sergeant. The blood evidence didn't support your theory.
You just didn't want the evidence to support it. I'm the detective. You're just a lab geek.
All I'm saying is that sometimes the science suggests a different theory, Detective. Your idea fit what you knew about the situation, but the evidence told a different story.
You better be right about this, creep. If your theory is wrong, I am doing everything in my power to ruin you for losing us the rival dealer.
I'm not wrong, Sergeant, because the blood isn't wrong.
Look who's here, and with a box of donuts. My day keeps getting better and better.
You make my day, too.
Well, I just hope that's only jelly on that one. You forensic boys get mixed up into some pretty out-there stuff in the field.
That's what rubber gloves are for. So you have anything new for me?
One of these days, you're going to tell me.
Harry always taught me to lend a helping hand.
You have a morbid sense of fun.
What other kind of fun is there?
You should find a pretty girl.
Who needs a pretty girl when I have you?
Oh, well, here's your file. Whatever you do, don't get me fired.
Then who would I bring donuts to? Robert Morelli, honors in chemistry, University of Miami, Dean's List. Run over 4 times by someone who wasn't impressed by his grades. He was on the wrong side of town for an upstanding college student. Dokes isn't making any progress on the case. Maybe my dark passenger can. There's Jaworski. I want a closer look at this guy. The more I know about him, the better. Interesting. I followed Jaworski to this abandoned construction site. It turns out he's a killer and a thief. He's in there stealing copper piping and wire to resell for scrap. It'll probably be busy here for a while. This is my chance to have a look at his car. Trunk is a good place to start looking for evidence on Jaworski. There must be a hammer or a crowbar somewhere on this construction site. Smooth sailing. Better get out of here before he sees me. Careful than that. I want my first encounter with Jaworski to be our last. The cops arrested my favorite valet, but his lawyer got him off on a faulty search warrant. It's a good thing I don't bother with them. I'd better work fast before this guy comes home. better than having the key. Careful, Dexter. Animals don't like me, especially dogs. I think it's because they don't like what I sometimes do to their masters. They recognize me for what I am as easily. He's been visiting this site, but it's encrypted. I'll take a look at it from my home computer when I have more time. I can investigate Jaworski's website now. Hopefully no one saw that. Fortunately, I'm not one for self-recrimination. Well, now I have to start all over again. A win's a win. Jaworski's website, Scream Bitch Scream, the mother of all rape sites.
No, please, no!
There. That tattoo, it's definitely Jaworski. Here's the proof he killed Jane Saunders. He's definitely deserving. The code of Harry is satisfied. But do I want to kill him, or let the police give this family some closure? Preparation is vital. No detail can be overlooked. And the ritual. Tonight, I'll come back, and he'll be here.
What you want, psycho?
Just came over to offer help on the Morelli case if you'd like any.
You trying to imply that I can't work my own case? I need some not a cop to do my work for me?
Sorry, Sergeant. I heard that the case went cold and wanted to help.
You want to help? I'm sure you have your own job to do. You don't need to be in my cases.
You're right, Sergeant. I guess I'll go work on my active cases. Let me know if you do need help. He's holding something back, I'm sure of it. I bet he has some notes in his desk.
Hey, Dexter. I'm thinking about growing a goatee. What do you think?
Sure, that could work for you.
Could work? Crap. That's the kiss of death. Fine, no goatee. At least the drapes will still match the carpet.
You're bald. Oh.
I wanted to look more scientific before I write my future award-winning forensics paper. Guess the topic.
How to annoy your coworker?
No, really, guess. I'll give you a hint. Bulbal urethral.
I've suddenly lost my appetite for that morning long john.
The worst part is that so many people have no idea of the complications in identifying and analyzing bodily fluids. I could go on and on, but I want to save the juiciest details for the page. You get it? Juiciest.
Yes, Masuka, I got it.
Hey, you don't have to patronize me. I have feelings too, Dexter.
I didn't want to hurt your feelings. I just think you'll need to find a wider audience if you want to be a breakout scientific success.
You're right. How can anyone be on Team Masuka if I stay in the background, mysterious and elusive? I should run my theories past some new people. Who should I go for?
Anyone who cares, who's not in this lab.
That's a great idea! I'll call Dokes over here right now. He's gonna eat this up.
I wish I could be a fly on the wall. Not much here that isn't already in the case file. Morelli's mother, though, is a different story. Says she was generally uncooperative and seemed to be holding something back. Some kind of grudge against police in general. Definitely worth checking out.
Yes? Who's there?
I heard about your son. My deepest condolences.
Who are you? How do you know my son? Are you a cop?
I was a friend of Robert's.
Robert didn't have a lot of friends. At least not many I hadn't met.
We'd only met recently. Robert was a good guy, and I just wanted to know if there was anything I could do for you.
Why should I trust you? The police have been around poking into Robert's life. Can't you leave him alone? I just want him to have peace.
That's why I'm here. Would you mind if I took a look through Robert's things? I might be able to find something that will give us some answers.
You seem okay. I don't know what you expect to find, though. Robert was a good boy. He had straight A's. A nice girlfriend. He was going to marry her, you know. He even asked if he could give her my engagement ring.
I can't imagine what you're going through. Just point me in the right direction, I'll be quick. Prices, Dates, weights, variations on a recipe with notes on temperature and humidity. Looks like Robert Morelli, the honor student, was also Robert Morelli, the meth cook. Explains the why of his violent death. Let's hope this address leads me to the who. I enjoy the thrill of the hunt, the ritual. Stalking my prey, circling them, slowly closing in for the kill. And sometimes, I just want something to happen. I've been parked here for hours, watching Sergei, the friendly neighborhood drug dealer, keep watch over his pathetic kingdom. Doesn't he ever use the bathroom? But then again, if you wait long enough, your moment will arrive. Timing is everything.
We gonna talk, Sergei.
This could be my best chance. While Sergei is distracted with his guest, I can take a closer look at his car. If Sergei did use Morelli as a speed bump, there's bound to be some evidence.